Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Sid Meier's Civilization as the Indians. We are rapidly approaching the space race part. Hopefully. And I'm trying to keep the peace with all the civs, but they like to sneak attack and then suddenly say, "Oh, peace." There we go, the Apollo program. And now we should be able to fling stuff into space pretty soon. More pollution. Let's see, we can't move there. Cancel action. We could move there. Let's see, this one didn't actually build anything. And this one was waiting for more troops. Yeah. It says we are at peace. Of course, that won't last long. There we go, more trade. And now we send these guys over here. Another nuke. Another kabloomy. Let's build the manufacturing plants so we can slap out those space parts in very quick order. My hope is that the AIs will be less likely to attack us now that we have nukes. We'll see. Yes, let's speak to the French. Sure, let's have peace. You welcome peace with the French. We'll keep a peacekeeping force on your border, of course. That's him, let's see. What do we want to build first? A mass transit or... Yeah, let's build a mass transit, just see if we can cut down pollution a little bit. Other than that, the MFG plant is very tempting. Yeah, why not? We want these cities to have tons of shields. These guys can just park. Whereas you... Yeah, I think it's time we go and see if we can visit the English. We'll just settle down there. It's near enough that he'll probably respond to them if he decides to attack us again. And these guys are going to go up into the area between the Aztecs and the Romans. An MFG plant. Oh, right. Actually, he needs to do the caravans first. Definitely need the caravans first. And I don't think he wants to keep his defensive units. And much the same for Hyderabad. I don't think I need these guys now. So we'll defend those guys and we'll disband those. A bit excess. There we go. Punjab finished its first caravan. So now the question is, can we avoid... Let's try to avoid that one. Hopefully he won't sink it. What about here? Have we actually connected all the dots? We're building everything there. Yeah, there are only a few squares left. Let's wait up here for the transport's return. He's building defensive units, he's building caravans. There's this one. Yeah, we need to keep going. We need to land those guys up there and see how he likes it. How do you like having someone land units at you every border? They stole Carthage. That's kind of nasty. Poor Romans. And we discovered the superconductor. When electric current is passed through a conductor, such as a copper wire, a small but significant amount of the current is lost to resistance. When certain substances are cooled to temperatures that near absolute zero, this resistance disappears. This phenomenon is called superconductivity, and a substance with no electrical resistance is a superconductor. If such a material could be found that worked at something near normal temperatures, its discovery might revolutionize everyday life by greatly reducing the cost of energy and making hosts of new inventions practical. And the SDI defense, and we're definitely going to build that building. Fusion power. The SDI defense protects against nuclear attacks, and in this game you definitely need it, because the AI likes lobbing nukes at you. Surprise, 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 nuclear attack. I think it's time to retire this one. So I'll do that. It's just too slow to actually go exploring. You might as well use the transport here for that. Let's see, there was a... we can't, because you're too... okay. So we can't, but we can do this. So, here we go. Let's speak to the English. Accept. There you go, Elizabeth. Be happy. Be happy or be killed. Your choice. And we'll park him here waiting for the next transport. This is a bit alarming. I see pollution is on the rise. Can we fortify this square? We can. Wonderful. We'll do that. We'll land these guys. So we can harass them in the south. And we'll land the diplomat to explore. That is not the last one. He needs one more. And this one is almost ready to retire as well. Bit of a misclick on the musketeer. Oh well. We want to land... Actually, let's land in the swamp. Didn't look like he controls the swamp, so we can land there at will. There we go. Now we send the transports home. I feel a lot safer now. Do we want to switch tax budget? Nah. Okay, maybe a little tax rate. More science. Yeah, we can. That's fine. Since we're now supposedly at peace with everyone. Let's explore a little bit. We just spread out. Park in the swamps and spread out. There we go. We'll use the diplomat to explore. Just because. Those guys are just waiting. Diplomat. Let's have him move up and we'll just fortify that one. There we go. That sun is growing hotter. Need to be careful. I do not want that to spark global warming. That's the second caravan. It needs one more. There we go. The first manufacturing plant. And pollution to celebrate. Yeah, we probably want the recycling and the SDI defense before we start smashing out. Anything else? And we discover fusion power. We smart. Nuclear fusion is the process by which two atomic nuclei combine to form one heavier atomic nucleus, giving off tremendous energy in the process. The difficulty with sustaining this thermonuclear reaction is that it requires very high temperatures for the initiation and fuel containment. An answer to part of the problems of fusion may lie in the development of superconductors. Nuclear fusion offers great promise as a source of electric power because a safe fuel is suitable in large quantities and the process does not create the radioactive waste that plagues nuclear fission. In civilization, fusion power eliminates the risk of a nuclear power plant meltdown. Oh. I forgot that. Future tech. That means we might want to build those plants. Come to think of it, didn't we send one city to build a power plant? Yeah, Mecca. Okay, Mecca. Mecca. More. Nuclear plant. Okay, so I guess we'll build them. After all, we'll smash one up. There you go, nuclear plant. Ganges was building a hydro plant. And so was Indus. Ah, come on. Buy. We need to spend our money on something, so why not this? And pollution, that's ugly thing. Remove the pollution. That's the last unit of Delhi, so Delhi can build a manufacturing plant. And delete their units. The riflemen, they're not needed. Let's see, you're going to fortify. You're going to fortify, and so are you. And the diplomat will go and explore. And that's the last. Oh, we found a goodie hut. That was a nice surprise. missed the airlift. That would be useful right around now. They started with that in Civ 2, didn't they? I think so. That enabled you to fly between any two of your cities, and that greatly lessens the trouble with deploying the trade routes. Yeah, let's disband these two. That's fine. And then there's the diplomat. So that's what he's been doing. He's been building ships all around this interior lake and sending them out through Birmingham. Okay. Sneaky. The Aztecs are definitely taking up quickly. We might have to... get cracking on the spaceship soon. So much pollution up in the north. Let's see, now that you have some capacity, you need a larger city. Let's build the aqueduct first. Another hydro plant. Clean water for everyone. Clean water power. Not many shields in this town. Not many shields at all. There we go. Mecca has gone nuclear. Aqueduct. Why did I do that? We have so much pollution to clean up. Ugh. And we found more gold. You can never have too much gold. Let's see. We'll park you up there. That continent needs help. So does this, but we need the transport to get into position. Slow transports. And we can't get through there. Let's go the long way around then. Here at least there are railroad grids to follow, for the most part. No wonder he's taking up. He actually has quite a solid civ. Let's see, how are we doing in terms of numbers? No, not score. Civilopedia. Not Civilopedia. World. Demographics. That's the one. Pretty high on approval rating. We're second in literacy. First in pollution. I'm not sure if that means we're doing well or not. Military service, that's not good. That's how it always is. And the French are more productive than us, and so, yeah, I do not understand that one. Productivity value. Maybe that means base shields. And not actual shields. Yeah, doesn't matter. We need to produce more, faster, better, stronger. Well, they haven't sneak attacked us in almost several turns, and that's a new record. I'm hoping it's because of the atomics that they're simply deterred. But they're getting close to developing atomics, unfortunately. He has a... Oh, right, it's the one that's protecting his neighbor further north. Yeah, let's march through the southern swamps. And these guys are still waiting for a transport that's almost there. There we go, and now you can start loading. For that matter, you can start loading right now. There we go. Let's see. Oh, what just happened here? I think that's a graphics bug. Yeah, just an itsy bitsy graphics bug. That, or we just had some kind of global warming event. Because this was not here earlier. And suddenly there's a shield. Oh. I wonder. Is that land actually there? The wall map isn't updated. Yeah, it has suddenly just emerged. Tons and tons of swamplands. If it was a global warming event, I would have thought I would have been told about it. So I think that was just a game bug. Whoops. That's his third caravan, and he has defensive units. Time for some manufacturing plants. And we discovered future tech! Woohoo! Another future tech. More mass transits. Yeah, let's go right on to the manufacturing plants. Let's be as industrious as we possibly can. I'll wake this one up, come on. Come on. No, okay. Guess we'll move up without you. I guess we'll just try to clear the pollution up here. These guys aren't hostile, so why did you wake up? I thought Sentry would only wake them up if they were hostile units. Yeah, well. I did ship over a bunch of units, wake them up. Bangalore to Bengal. Bangalore. And that there. There we go. Money in the bank. And we need it. Because the manufacturing plants are insanely expensive. The people of Bangalore are suddenly happy. Always a good thing. Recycling center in Kolkata. That's the second to last building. Because we need an SDI defense, and then it'll just pump out spaceship parts. I'm a bit concerned because the Aztecs are already at flight, so they might join the space race at this rate. Recycling center first. Yeah, and I definitely think we need to another manufacturing plant. Yeah, why not? And he has tons of units outside his borders. Yeah, that's not good. We need to find where they are. This one is one from Punjab. Yeah, we'll just disband it. Punjab needs their shields now. Rather badly. Oh, I forgot to actually wake these units up. And now hopefully they were unloaded. Yes, they were. Punjab has not connected to any city before, I think. Not yet. They're about to. Establish trade route. One north. Hyderabad can go help. Now we might want to expand trade routes to other civs, but yeah. We don't trust them. We'll stick to the domestic trades. There was a tank there. At least we're exploring the unknown. We have spaceflight, but we can't actually take snapshots apparently of the planet. Spaceflight, but there's still vast unknown areas. Oh well. Yes, we want to see Punjab. We wanted to help Punjab. Where are your units? View. Oh, not that view. Map. Ah. Okay, so those units belong to Punjab. The ones we have here. Yeah, we'll disband this one at least. We'll keep that one so that they have something to attack. I think I'll disband that one as well. One unit in proximity seems to be good enough. 2 for the French. And I think I'm going to adjust the tax rate again. Because our budget was going towards the bad side. And more tax are nice because those means more points, but they aren't quite that important. They're not quite so important as keeping a decent budget. Yes, recycling center. Maybe we don't need it here. Doesn't seem to be any pollution. Let's do the SDI center defense first. Manufacturing plant. You still have some pollution. Let's bring him in. Or why don't you let me wake up that one up? There we go. Clean up that pollution. Bangalore connected to which cities again? To Bengal and to Dhaka. But not Chittagong. There we go. It's slightly annoying that they wake up because of neutral units. Of course, the French tank is blocking the path now. We'll get through. It's now a little bit red, that sun. I'm not too keen about that. No more pollution, ever. Soon we should have SDI defenses up and running, and that'll help us tremendously. And if the AI actually develops nukes, if they see them get nuclear fission and rocketry, especially rocketry, then I will have to... yeah. Then we'll have to cope with that rather quickly. It actually does have a bit of pollution. A recycling center first, or... no, mass transit first. If they have nukes, I want to make sure that every city I have is protected, basically. I do not want to suddenly wake up and be glowing. These guys can now just sit back. I want to keep at least a few settlers on pollution detail. Let's see, Punjab connected to the Ganges, but not to Mecca. Yeah, the Aztecs are taking up very, very quickly. Not entirely happy about that. Another recycling center. Time for another SDI defense. Well, we're definitely closing on the space race. We do have the techs. We just need to find the production cycles for it. Because I want to build all these wonderful city improvements. So yeah. For now though, it is time for another short break. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you again in the next episode.